I've always been fascinated by people who create quietly, who let their work speak louder than words, and no one embodied that more than Azzedine Alaïa. In the quiet heart of Paris, beneath the glass roof of the Fondation Azzedine Alaïa, silence takes form. The Silence Sculpte, this exhibition isn't about fashion as we know it. It's about devotion, patience, and the rebirth of a man who sculpted fabric like stone. Even his muses speak of him with reverence, as family, as mentor, as papa. 20 years ago, Alaïa broke his 11-year silence with a single show, his 2003 couture collection. For more than a decade, he refused to play the fashion game. The 90s celebrated speed, minimalism, and spectacle. Alaïa chose solitude. While others chased trends, he stayed in his atelier, listening to fabric, studying form. His silence wasn't retreat, it was resistance. Then came 2003. At 68, Azzedine Alaïa returned, stronger, freer, more certain than ever. His house had been financially fragile, but with his friend Carla Suzani, he locked himself away for weeks in complete silence. From that stillness came a collection that reminded the world, true mastery needs no noise. Jackets and tailored coats cut on the bias, architecture in motion, perforated denim skirts behaving like silk, dresses guided by zippers reduced by their purest form, disciplined, almost sacred, leather tails in black and white crocodile elongating the back, crisp white skirts gleaming with English embroidery, and muslin gowns lighter than breath, each one a garment of silence turned into art. And then the silence moved. The 2003 show wasn't a comeback, it was a revelation. Under this same glass roof, models floated in sculpted quiet. No spectacle, no excess, only the dialogue between body and fabric. The audience wasn't watching fashion, they were witnessing a conversation between time and craft. Every step, every fold, every pause was Alaïa speaking again, without saying a word. Today, that dialogue still echoes through these halls. Watching the models glide across the room, you can feel the years of silence unfold, not as absence, but as strength. The sound of the heels, the movement of the fabric, it's like hearing his heartbeat through the clothes. Every detail, every curve carries his patience, his precision, his soul. It's not just a show. Photographer Bruce Weber captured that spirit. Alaïa surrounded by his muses, his work, his silence. His lens reveals the man behind the precision, quiet, focused, and deeply human. And then his atelier, the place where silence became creation. Every wall remembers him. This was his cathedral of fabric, where ideas turned into form, and the time itself seemed to stop. In one corner, a photograph of Kulthum, the voice that filled his nights at work. Her music was his silence made sound. Alaïa once said, "I make clothes, women make fashion." He never chased fame, fame found him. His work was architecture of the body, timeless, pure, human. In the film Affle My Baby by Claudio Dell'Olio, we see Alaïa's world through the eyes of his beloved Saint Bernard. The camera moves slow, quietly, as if searching for him in the stillness. Even through a dog's gaze, you feel his presence. Visiting the Silence Sculpte feels like stepping into Alaïa's mind, where creation breathes quietly away from the noise. Here you understand that silence isn't emptiness. It's the sound of genius at work.